Hey bro, yeah, I'm talking to you. Stop scrolling for a second and actually listen. Because what I'm about to say isn't soft, and it's not going to make you feel good. If you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to stay invisible, replaceable, forgotten. Do you feel like she's slipping away? Like no matter how hard you try, she's giving attention to someone else, laughing at things you didn't even think mattered? That's because deep down, men like you are always replaceable. And the scary part? Most guys don't even see it until it's too late. Here's the truth. Being nice doesn't make you special. Being available doesn't make you valuable. She doesn't need a backup plan. She needs someone who commands attention. Someone who can't be ignored. You're convenient. That's it. Easy to replace. And every time you try to hold on, it just proves the point. I know it stings, bro. But facing this is the only way out. The world isn't gentle. People don't hand out second chances just because you showed up on time or smiled when she needed a laugh. No. Second, chances are for winners. Second chances are for men who make themselves impossible to forget. If you aren't building that, someone else is. Let's make this crystal clear. If you keep being the guy she likes, she'll always leave the door open for someone better. Someone more confident. Someone who knows what he wants and goes for it without hesitation. You're standing in the shadows, hoping she notices. Hope isn't a strategy. Desire isn't a defense. Your actions, your energy, are the only thing she sees. And right now, she sees someone she can walk away from without blinking. This isn't about hating yourself. It's about leveling up before life forces the lesson on you. You have a choice. Continue being replaceable, watching her smile at someone else while you freeze in place. Or step up, become unforgettable, and take the kind of attention you've been craving without begging for it. Because here's the brutal truth, bro. Men like you are always replaced. That's why most of them never even realize what hit them until it's gone. But it doesn't have to end like that for you. Not if you pay attention now. Not if you actually do something about it. Listen up, bro. Part of the reason you're replaceable is simple. You've made yourself convenient. She knows she can get your attention anytime. She knows you'll answer her texts, show up when she wants, bend over backwards just to make her smile. And that's exactly why she doesn't value you the way you think she should. Convenience kills attraction. Every time you drop your pride, every time you ignore your own worth just to be there for her, you're sending a message, I'm replaceable. And the worst part? You don't even notice it. You think loyalty or patience will win her over. It won't. The second she finds someone who challenges her, excites her, or even just makes her feel like she has to earn your attention, you're out of the picture. Bro, this isn't theory, it's reality. Women aren't looking for a safe bet. They're looking for impact. Someone who makes them feel tension, curiosity, desire. When you fade into the background. When you're predictable. When you never take risks. You're invisible, and invisible men are the first to get replaced. Here's the kicker, you already know this. Every time she laughs with a guy who isn't you. Every time she texts back slower than usual. Every time she seems distant, you feel it in your chest. That gut punch? That's the warning bell. You're standing at a crossroads. You can either accept being average, or you can do what most men won't. Change your energy. Change isn't about being manipulative. It's about being unforgettable. It's about taking your presence, your confidence, your actions, and making them so magnetic that she can't ignore you, even if she tries. It's about creating a life where your attention isn't a gift she can take for granted. It's about becoming someone worth choosing and fearing to lose. Here's what most men do instead. They double down on being convenient. They try harder, chase more, bend lower. And every move just confirms what she already knows. You're replaceable. That's why you have to step out of that pattern. Pull back, reclaim your energy, show value in the only way she can see. Through your absence, your confidence, your refusal to be taken lightly. Bro, this is your wake-up call. If you don't act now, you'll stay replaceable. But if you embrace this truth, if you internalize it and act, you can flip the script entirely. Become the man who isn't a choice, he's a necessity. And once you do that, nothing else matters. Bro, now we get to the part most men never reach. This is where you stop being replaceable and start being unforgettable. This isn't a tip or some soft advice. It's a wake-up call. You either step into this energy, or you stay on the sidelines while someone else takes your spot. Here's the truth. Women aren't attracted to men who try too hard. They aren't impressed by availability. What makes a man irresistible is value, energy, confidence, purpose, and if you don't already have that, you better start building it yesterday. Step 1. Stop being too available. Stop answering every message instantly. Stop showing up at her convenience. Stop bending to her mood or letting her control your time. When you pull back, when you make her work a little to get your attention, you immediately become more valuable. It's not manipulation, it's self-respect. It's being someone who isn't just an option on a whim. Step 2. Raise your standards. Men like you are replaced because they accept less than they deserve. No more tolerating disrespect, inconsistency, or half-effort. Make your worth known through action, not words. Stand tall, demand respect, and refuse to settle for crumbs of attention. She'll notice, whether she admits it or not, and that's when the dynamic flips. Step 3. Own your presence. This is where energy separates the men from the boys. When you walk into a room, when you speak, when you live your life with purpose, you stop being just a nice guy she can forget. You become memorable. The kind of man who can't be replaced because he commands attention without asking. Bro, this isn't easy. It's uncomfortable. Most men avoid it because it challenges their ego. But here's the brutal reality. Men who refuse to do this will always be replaceable. Women notice. Life notices. Opportunity notices. And when you finally step into this energy, doors open, respect comes naturally, and she won't even think about walking away. So ask yourself, do you want to stay the guy who gets replaced every time someone better shows up? Or do you want to be the man who can't be ignored? The one she can't forget. The one who controls his own value? This is your choice, your move. Stop being convenient. Raise your standards. Own your presence. Become unforgettable. Because once you do, bro, men like you aren't replaced anymore.